So I've just got in from a really cold walk back from the church. I want to grab a few minutes to talk to you about maps, and apologies for the fact I'm going to have horrible hat hair. This is a map of the region. The green line here represents the border between Croatia here, Bosnia and Herzegovina here, tiny bit of Montenegro down here. We live here in Yaitsa. Tomorrow we have a team meeting with the rest of the Novi Most team in a town called Čapljina, and that is here. Novi Most also works in Sarajevo, which is there, and Mostar. As you can see, on this occasion we are the losers. We are the location that is going to have to travel furthest for this one-day event. Much as we like the team that we work with in the different locations, none of us is really looking forward to 8 hours on the road tomorrow. It's going to be freezing cold. So a couple of things about driving in Bosnia and Herzegovina. First one, always drive like you're playing a video game. And what I mean by that is never assume you know what lies around the next corner. It could be anything. It could be a dog or a donkey in the road. It could be a horse. It could be unsignposted road repairs where there's suddenly a hole in the road that you had no idea about. All those things are genuine things that have happened to me. And I mean, it could be someone driving on your side of the road, overtaking into a blind corner. It's all possible. Anticipate everything. So, the plus point of all of this, for you guys who are watching, and thanks very, very much for watching, we really appreciate it, is that we put the camera in the combi tomorrow and we film as we go, and you get to enjoy it. And it is a great drive. It's fun. There's some great views. One of my favourite views. This is the view. It's not bad today. We're suffering a little bit from, as you can tell, going straight into the sun. Not ideal for filming or photographing, but pretty impressive nonetheless. Up there is the remains of a monument. If you Google Yugoslavia concrete monuments, you'll probably find a whole bunch of them that are not destroyed. That one is one of them that's destroyed, but I think there are 25 around the former Yugoslavia. You can search that out online. But yeah, we're up the top of a mountain called Macklin. This is the view. It's -8 outside, or it was a little bit further down the mountain that way. It's cold, very cold. But the sun is out, the sky is blue, I'm sort of awake, and it's time to continue our journey. Just me and my music keeping me awake. This morning we've done since the Saints, we're on to Crowd, and we might be going to the digital age after this, if that is of any interest to you. It is possible we're running late, but we've had to stop very quickly to get some coffee. We're in Jablanica, and behind me here, which hopefully is not dazzled up by the sun, is a museum about the battle on the Neretva. That's on the train there. There is a bridge, you can't see it. Some very, very interesting history around there, if that's your thing. So yeah, do Google it. Battle on the Neretva, Jablanica, and see what you discover. My coffee costs £1.30. But yeah, that's about 50p. So can't complain about that. That'll keep me going. The other thing I think about driving in Bosnia is trust the signs, because if you're going between most major cities and another major city, there really is one way to go. Don't trust a GPS. We know people who have trusted GPSs and ended up in really sticky situations. So there's no need. Like, get a map, trust the signs, know that there's pretty much one way. There's not a quicker way to go. There just isn't. So we're 6 minutes late. I'm happy with that. It's about 3:45 in the afternoon. Got a little quick break in the programme, and we've been talking this afternoon. It's been a little bit about generations and different, cultural changes through the generations. And one of the things that just come up in the last session was about attention span and how that's obviously gone down over the years. My attention span is falling. As a consequence, I will endeavour to make sure these videos stay short and sweet so that you stay watching them. We don't want to outstay our welcome. That is not the normal sound of 2 tomatoes being tapped together. That is the sound of 2 tomatoes that have come out of a fridge that really doesn't like the fact that this room oscillates in temperature. Can you see that? That's my breath. That means it's 4 degrees or lower in this room. If I stand over here by the fire, I just lit that 5 minutes ago, but once that's been going for an hour or so, it'll be close to 40 degrees standing here. That is a massive swing. The poor old refrigerator really doesn't appreciate that. This is the reality of life here in a barely insulated house, where our only major source of heating is this thing down here. So yeah, the joys of life in winter in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
So last night we had a violin concert here. All the young people who learn violin with me here got a chance to perform. Some of them performed solos and they all performed in groups as well. And we tried to make it a relaxed atmosphere, so it wasn't like a really formal concert, but it was something where all their parents could come and friends and just see what they've learned. Yeah, the whole room was completely packed, so people had invited their parents, and some of them we were meeting their parents for the first time, so that was really good. Everyone did really well. For a lot of them it was their first time performing in front of other people, so they were brave and yeah, they did it.
So that is it for this week's video. Thanks very much for watching. Do rate, comment and subscribe if you like what I've seen. Do ask questions if you have any, and remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.